When Mrs. Dave said going on a date, Mrs. Dave said we're not leaving the house to do it. Gotcha. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here. Welcome back to Norland. We did the demo of Norland ages ago, one of the Steam Next Fests from, I don't know, past history, and I was really excited about Norland. This checks off a lot of boxes of what I want in a game. Think basically RimWorld crashes into Crusader Kings. So we're setting up a little town, a little village, a little colony, a little whatever, but there's also intrigue and politics and romance and possibly skullduggery, and I'm into any game that allows me the opportunity to use the word skullduggery. So what we've got here is a preview build of Norland. So demo plus, demo extra, demo family size, that kind of thing. We're going to have 25 in-game days to mess around with Norland, and I definitely wanted to jump right back into this. Now, I went through last night and redid the tutorial, which is what we did back in the demo, just so I could kind of vaguely get a handle on what we're going to be doing here. I'm being given an explicit warning not to do what I'm about to do, but we are going to start without the tutorial. And let me take a really quick second to thank the folks over at Hooded Horse, the publishers of Norland, for sending along a key to this so we can check it out on the channel. I have, of course, left a link to the Steam page down below, so if you want to go check out Norland for yourself, maybe throw it on the wish list, that's where you can go ahead and do that. Okay, first things first, let's get this out of the way now. Thank you for allowing me to change the names of my characters, because I am not going to remember someone named Otrada or Boromil. I will remember me, though. So Otrada, we'll change your name momentarily, is apparently my spouse, and my brother is Boromil. We're from the Varns family, so native inhabitants of the central plains of Norland, pushed eastward by the expanding empire. Well, what are we into? We value peace, and we are xenophobic against the Caden. I assume they are another faction somewhere in this game. We get a bonus for Rutabagas. Now, that is a sentence I never thought I would say when I woke up this morning. We get a bonus for Rutabagas. Pig farms, herb gardens, and we're pretty cool on nature. We know a lot about nature. I'm going to keep the skills as is, because this is what the game has handed me for a balanced game. So I'm going to take the game's advice and just leave kind of everything as is. I am attractive. Well, we might ask Mrs. Dave about that. And I have a tendency towards addiction. And I'm charismatic, plus 15 bonus to interest from the opposite sex. Ooh, it's gonna get late night around here. Wait, I'm 40, my wife is 23. I guess I really am charismatic. Okay, didn't see that one coming. Let's fuss with you a little bit, Otrada, and then we'll work on Boromil. So Mrs. Dave here is calm. All nervous breakdowns are like, yeah, that sounds like Mrs. Dave, but also has a tendency toward addiction, but is an enlightener. Increases the chance of transferring knowledge to another lord during interaction. Okay, so we may pass on some of our knowledge to other members of our family if we're just kind of chit-chatting with them. And then Bro Dave down here, you are beautiful. Oh wow, increases interest by 20. Wow, Bro Dave is gorgeous, but you're early balding. Those two things don't seem to go together, unless you're doing that cool balding like Bruce Willis. Oh, now this is important. Sharp-tongued. When this character is in charge of chancellery, their ability to explain production tasks in an exceptionally precise and clear language helps maintain a production bonus. So yeah, here's the gig. We're in charge of the royal family, but not the peasants. So we have to assign ourselves as managers to the peasants, and we go out and say, hey, you peasant, go get those Rutabagas. And apparently Bro Dave in the Chancellery will be very, very good at this. The production bonus will be half as effective compared to when the Lord personally managed the building. Okay, I understood like 4 of those words. Oh, better and better, I can change the name of my town, too. Okay, so this is now Dave Town. No, not Dave 2, Dave Town. Learn how to spell, kid. What do we got? We've got, looks like quite a bit of wood. I don't have a pop-up on this, but I'm going to assume that's copper or some sort of metal. We got some flowers, we got some wheat. Banner. What are my options here? Oh, quite a few. Scissors. That's an odd choice. That's really strange. Just a pair of scissors. Did we even invent scissors in medieval times? Did we know how scissors worked? What else? What other? A snail. Okay, well, at least it's an animal. I kind of get that. All right, bounding stag there. That makes sense. Lions and eagles and whatever that is, and that and that and that, and a few more of these. Where were scissors? Because that's just kind of fun. Yeah, our banner is scissors. Can I change these colors up a little bit? There we go. Let's make that. I'll keep the pattern, but if we could get the back color, there we go. A nice deep red. And then something maybe a little... There, perfect. Perfect, there we go. Wee Hours colors right there. Oh, hang on, I didn't get any of this in the tutorial or the demo. So we got a scenario to start with. A prisoner. This was the demo one. A member from the noble family has been captured by bandits. We got to go get him. What's by touch? No one takes your noble family seriously. All of my lords are blind? Wow, that's a hardcore opening. Yeah, no, it is an additional challenge. You ain't wrong, kid. Hammer's Way, the lords are renowned craftsmen but poor merchants. You start with books about blacksmithing and weapons, but you have less money. And then no scenario. Oh, I like that one. That just sounds sandboxy. Yeah, let's do that one. Unholy Horde, you say. Shortly after the start of the game. So what, like day 2? An unholy horde will appear on the map. Oh, no. Let's have no crisis for that. What else have we got around here? Oh, this is neat. Fast metabolism, so what are we doing here? Lives of the characters unfold at twice the speed. Oh, 1 day equals 1 life? Oh, 1 year rather, excuse me, 1 year. 1 year of life. Oh, no, that's terrible. Wave of fanaticism. The cult of Mother Sophia has reached its zenith. The world has gone mad. Okay, how about we just go with kind of sandboxy here? No scenario, no crisis, and normal mode, because that's how we do things around the channel, and I will not apologize for that. I say medieval times, it's 2898, so long story short, scissors are in. We have definitely discovered scissors at that point. 200 years have passed since the Great Crimson Empire perished in the flames of religious war, former provinces, barbaric kingdoms, Church of Holy Sophia. It's all going down in 2898. All right, most importantly, what am I being given to start with here? So we've got a few peasant houses. We've got our great hall here. That's where all the action goes down. Let me unpause it just so I can see us. Yeah, there we go. There's me, there's Mrs. Dave, there's Bro Dave, and there's a bunch of peasants. Imhotep, what are you into? You have no traits whatsoever. You're meh on your mood. Your combat is meh. You're just kind of hanging around here. And we got, again, peasant houses over here, market over here, but nobody's managing it. Nobody's doing anything because we haven't told them, hey, you peasants, go over there and do something. And what do we got here? Oh, that's the dormitory. Okay, so that's also where peasants would sleep. Is this my room? This is my room. Okay, that's Mrs. Dave's room, actually. And this is my room. Why are we sleeping in separate beds? It's already gone wrong in our marriage. And we have literally nothing else. That's it. We have no capacity to make food or materials or anything like that. All right, let me see what I can remember. He says optimistically with a smile on his face. Let me see what I can remember about the tutorial. So let's start with resources. Various fields, rutabagas, hops, and rye, lumber mill, and a mine that we can't do yet. Well, let's start with a lumber mill. That is colony building 101. Start with a lumber mill and go from there. So obviously, probably put this up with some trees. All right, and then let's go ahead and get some fields going on. Now, in the tutorial, it recommends rye fields because you can do a lot with them. And I believe this is rye right up here because it's in the exact same spot that it was during the tutorial. Now, Dave, you've already started wrong here. You've already started wrong. You put up a lumber mill over there, not a rye field. All right, remember, right-click makes things go away. Let's try again. Oh, I'm locked on rye field. I don't know how to build it yet. Ah. Okay, so that's a technology thing. We got to figure that out. That's going to be a bit of a chain, too, because I don't have a library here, and I'm going to need a library. But if I put this rutabaga field up here, we've got 100% fertility. And then I think another 100% over here. Well, food, is a thing that we like to have. So let's get that going. All right, team, everybody get started on things. And I'm pretty sure I have to assign a manager here. Oh, I'm already in. I've assigned myself to management here. So Dave is in charge of the hall. And what am I doing right now? Show me. I'm conducting an inspection. All right, so I'm telling people, hey, you guys, go get those rutabaga fields dug out. Mrs. Dave, what are you up to? You're going to pray at home. I would too. Look who's in charge of this. This is like our day-to-day. You're like, oh my god, he's in charge of things. I'm going to go pray. And what's Bro Dave up to? He's divining with bones. I already don't trust this guy. I already do not trust him. First steps. Yeah, I'll look at first steps in a second. I want to see what Bro Dave's up to because I don't trust this guy. You've got hope for the future and you had a hearty meal. Okay, how about, like, are you planning to kill me is basically what I'm asking. You're friendly with me and you're alarmingly friendly with Mrs. Dave. I really don't trust this guy. You have no history yet. Okay, what would you like to tell me about beginning tips? Oh, 2 to 3 lumber mills. Wow, okay. Build a library. That part I knew, because that's how we're going to get better technology. Build a tavern and an altar. Okay, alcohol is running low. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, so, things that I remember from the tutorial. Give me a random peasant, please. Torah, random peasant. Show me your inventory. You have 12 gold. So these cats are going to buy food and drink. Right? It's not just free around here. You got to buy it. Now, where did that live down here? Okay, down in finance, so we can see what everything costs. And yeah, they are going to, at 6 o'clock, all the peasants knock off for the day. They're like, yeah, we're done. We're going to go to the tavern and eat some food and have something to drink and then go to our horrible, horrible dormitory. But that's when they buy stuff. So right now, I noticed down here, prisoners get it for free. I see some sort of work camp. That would be a great idea. Right now, again, remembering from the tutorial, we are paying our peasants 5 gold a day. We're paying our warriors 5 gold a day. Flour costs 4. Rutabagas cost 3. So they can afford a rutabaga. At the end of the day, they can celebrate their workday with a rutabaga. They cannot afford meat in any way, shape, or form. How about beer? Nope, they can't afford any of this. Well, they can afford some moonshine, but I'm not sure that we make that yet. I'm going to drop the price of beer down to 4. So they could have 1 rutabaga and 1 beer. Wow, life is awesome in 2898. All right, I broadly agree with many of the things I was just told to do. So let's get a couple more lumber mills up and running. So again, right up in the trees, that seems to be a very, very sensible location for this. And then maybe another one sort of over here. That looks like a good spot. Okay. You guys are building that. Are we working on the rutabaga fields? Well, vaguely. I don't actually have a lot of people here. Do those 7 people count me? Total number of peasants, 7. All right. Healthy, unemployed, 1. So somebody's got nothing to do here. Religious fanatics are 0. Homeless are 0. Okay, everyone's got somewhere to live. The average wealth is 14, and the average mood is 74. Nobody's addicted to nectar. Good. And they're all my people. They're all of the Varns tribe here. We don't have any new people coming in, but it looks like expected migrants today 7? Is that real? I'm going to have 7 new people coming in here? What's going on? World summary, nothing happened. Nothing happened in the world today. Oh, good thing we don't have newspapers anymore. And nothing happened here either. 0 things happened in this entire day. Maybe those migrants are us. Maybe those are my peasants. That's entirely possible. Okay, this is up and running, but nobody's doing anything with it. Actually, I don't need to do it from here. Let me go up here and manage this, because we got to go tell these people what to do. So, manage. Who's good at that? Bro Dave is actually really good at that. Bro Dave's exceptionally good. Now, I'll get a production bonus on those rutabagas. I believe, if I read my own biography correctly. So let's put Bro Dave in charge of the lumber mill here. Instructions not received. What's the problem? Is there a problem? Oh, we seem to have resolved the problem. Are we waiting to give instructions? Where is Bro Dave? Bro Dave's over here. What are you doing? Come here. Come here, Bro Dave. What are you doing? Going for an inspection. Okay, so you just kind of had to go, oh, I should go tell these people what to do. Yeah, this guy's got a question mark over his head, Bro Dave. I don't trust this guy. Oh, look at him shaking his fist. He's like, hey, you peasant, chop that wood. Make those trees come down. Make those logs into slightly smaller logs. And maybe make them flatter. A plank of some sort would be good. Or otherwise I'm going to shake my fist at you all day. And these instructions last for 3 days, and then they'll stop working. But I've got to assume that, the manager will remain. So after 3 days, Bro Dave's going to be like, hey, those peasants stopped chopping down trees. I'm going to go remind them to chop down trees every day. Well, every 3 days anyway. Also, Bro Dave just got experience for that too, which is very good. Oh, am I out going for a walk with Mrs. Dave? Oh, hang on. We're walking in company. Oh, this is delightful. Oh, this is very nice. We're just having a pleasant talk. I think we're talking about somebody's injured their hand. We seem to be into it, though. We both got a big thumbs up thing there. Lords do not have access to gold mines and do not mint money themselves. This is done by the loving family? What is this? Hang on, throw that into pause mode. Several basic ways to make money. You can sell stuff. All right, yeah, the caravan's going to come by, and we can sell stuff to them. I don't really think we have much to sell at this point, although we've got quite a bit of wood so far. You can trade with neighbors, all right, or we can attack bandit camps. All right, fair enough. And then we get into extortion, ransom for bribes, slave trading. Yeah, it gets a little dark later on, but we could start out by just selling some logs of wood to people. Start out easy. How's the Rutabagas going, kids? Oh, yeah, we have nobody to manage the Rutabagas. I'm good at that, right? I'm good at this. I'll get a 121% production bonus. Bro Dave does better. But I think I'm good with Rutabagas. I may have completely misunderstood that, but I'm going to be in charge of Rutabagas around here. Insufficient workers? Really? How many people does a Rutabaga thing need? Well, how about there's just, like, one person on Rutabagas? How many people are in the thingamajiggies over here? One. Okay, I've got 7 people. How do you not have enough people to do what we're doing here? And also, I am managing this. It looks like I'm not, but I'm pretty sure I am. What am I doing right now? What am I up to? I'm spreading rumors to Bro Dave about Mrs. Dave. Oh, I'm a jerk. Hang on. No, that was Bro Dave. Bro Dave was spreading rumors about my own wife. This is why I don't trust Bro Dave. I can have you killed. I'm pretty sure I can have you killed. Okay, let's not do murders immediately. Let's get a library set up, because that's how we're getting more tech around here. So, what's that under? Is that under construction? Housing, decor. Actually, hang on, decor. Floors. Oh, super. Yes, I would like some floors. Yes, I'm wasting my time doing floors. Of course I am. Are you new to the channel? Did you not think this was going to happen? See, it looks better around here already. Okay, this is not what I need, though. Army, though. Hang on. I should get a barracks. Yeah, I should probably get a barracks. I don't know if we're getting attacked in the near future, but I feel a barracks would be a really sensible thing to have. How about we put that downtown here, near the market? And then, yeah, this is what we want here. Knowledge, but I don't think I can do anything with this because I don't actually have a library. So let's get the library up and running. And I should probably put up a brewery too, because, Rutabagas. Let's crank those Rutabagas into something alcoholic. Lord knows it's probably the best thing you can do with a Rutabaga. Service, tavern, den. Oh, nectar is sold there. Okay. Market, altar, warehouse, library. That's the thing I need. Ooh, a warehouse would probably be a good idea. Warehouse would probably be a good idea. Oh, I wonder if the reason that I didn't have enough workers is because they were building things. That might be the case. They're like, yeah, we're wicked busy building the thing you literally told us to do. I do not trust you, Bro Dave. I don't trust you one bit. I don't think they have any chance of building all of these insane things that I'm telling them to build, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. And I'm also going to put down floors for that as well. So floors, yeah, a wooden floor, please. Put that right across here like that. It's very important the place looks nice. Oh, we're going on a date. Dave and Mrs. Dave are going on a date. Oh, that's delightful. That's fun. Are we going to our favorite restaurant? Are we? Cool. I love that place. Oh, we got little hearts above us here. Oh, wow. Okay. Right. So when Mrs. Dave said going on a date, Mrs. Dave said we're not leaving the house to do it. Gotcha. Okay, so it's a little more of an intimate date than I thought we were going out to eat. I thought we were going to go down to the market and grab a rutabaga, maybe sit by the lake, by the rye field or the rutabaga field, and chit-chat about things. But, no, we're not doing that. Whose bed are we going to do that? I'm mildly curious. I think we're going to mine. I am the king. I probably had... Bro Dave, go away. I don't trust you at all. Building needs a manager. Yes, I should probably focus on things that actually need to happen around here. So put Bro Dave in charge of that. I forget. I think, if I'm remembering the tutorial and I'm not, I think the lords can handle like up to 7 buildings. My Rutabagas are in, so that is showing as being managed. And I will be in charge of these Rutabagas. Thank you very much. Even though I might not technically be as good as Bro Dave, I think, well, I want to be in charge of the food, largely. Oh, we're done, are we? That didn't last long. Oh, hang on, the trader's here. The trader is here. So, yeah, the trader from Caden is here. Are we... Oh, he's not here yet. Okay, he's not actually technically officially here, but he's on his way. He's coming. All right, so maybe we could do some quick trading there. I've got 86 Rutabagas. I don't think that's worth much, but it's got to be worth something to somebody. Looks like I've got 94 beer here. All right, that'll hold us for a little bit. I've got 398 wood, and we're up 8. So those, the lumber mills are doing their job. And what was this? Iron. Okay. Yeah, here come you guys. Who are you guys? What's your deal? Oh, you're a caravaneer? Anyway, you're gonna go trade with me, I think. Yeah, here you go. Guy with the mask on. There we go. We're gonna go do some trading here. Okay, so he's officially here. We're in, like, the Royal Hall, just kind of chilling out. What do we got here? Gold and holy rings. Yeah, holy rings. That came up in the tutorial. That's kind of like a gift I could give one of my family members to make them like me. Caravan trades in books and prisoners. They're protected and managed by the Inquisition. They're immune to attacks. Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, can I get my trade on now? Yes, I can. And Bro Davis, unfortunately, looks like he's the best at this. So go down and chit-chat to the trader guy. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. So I've actually got 20 holy rings. I don't need any of your holy rings. What I might want is maybe weapons or armor. Why can I not buy this? Improve your relationship. Okay, so we don't know the caravan well enough to buy, like, really cool stuff. However, I could get a bow. Or a couple of bows. Do I need arrows? No, that's a mace. They're not that expensive either. I've got almost 2,000 gold. Got some medicine down here. Okay, medicinal salve. How much are you giving me for Rutabagas? 1? Okay. I mean, I've got Rutabagas. I'm not shy on the old Rutabaga thing. What if we just sold you, like, I don't know, 25 Rutabagas, and you gave me a bow instead? Oh, and it looks like that's going to improve my reputation with them, too. What are you flashing to me in books here? Yeah, well, you have books, period. Hop field efficiency. Okay. So increases the quantity of resources produced in the building by 20%. It's written in Varns. Oh, yeah, we got languages, by the way. So, like, I may not be able to read every book. So this is written in my language, which is nice. So if I study that, I'll need a 13 of knowledge to study it, but we'll, you know, be able to do the thing it said we could do. Production up by 20%. But we're not really doing hops right now. What else we got? Correct cutting. All lumberjacks in the province gain the knowledge to obtain twice as much resources from a single felled tree. Oh, that seems very, very good. I'm not sure how we're going to get much better than that. That's just twice as much wood. Fighting drought. Seed planting and soil treatment eliminates crop loss during droughts. Okay, well, first things first, there's going to be droughts. Secondly, that would be good. And then flavorful ale. So we can't do flavorful ale at all until we learn this. I gotta go with that correct cutting one. That is fantastic. Again, okay, no, this is money. This is money, I get it. So we're down 12 on this, is what it looks like. Is that... No, why is that a minus 13, but it was a plus when we were just selling the Rutabagas? What else have you got in here? Oh, you have humans. Oh. Right. So you just sell people. These are... This one's my people, too. I am going to have to change your name because I can't pronounce that without setting up a little bit of a flag with the old YouTubes there. I would love to talk to you, but I can't say your name. It's not that I can't. It's like that I don't. All right, I don't swear on my videos. I don't use cuss words on my videos for no other reason than I believe it's a crutch. It's just, it's being used as a comma. And I think it's more creative to not use those words. I think you have to find different words to express what you are, person whose name I would prefer not to pronounce. Again, it's not that I can't say your name. It's just that I prefer not to. Is there anyone else who has a better name? Paralos. Oh, good. Come talk to me. You're from a different culture. I wonder how that would affect things around here. Larissa, again, is there anyone else who's from Barnes? Dobrinka here, who has a perfectly normal name. You're 37, and you are from my culture, right? And I can buy you. I can just buy Dobrinka. Doesn't want to run away. That's cool. Now, if I purchase you, Dobrinka, are you then a prisoner? Because I do not have any prisons. Or can I just automatically free you? You know, it's like, it's 8 o'clock in the evening on day 1, and I'm already purchasing people. This is going to be a great game. All right, I'm throwing in Dobrinka here, and maybe a little bit of beer, because that's worth a lot. I'm not looking to, like, make a profit, but I'd like to kind of just shave down some of my loss. So how about I sold you, like, 10 beer? So all of this, the book and Dobrinka, is going to cost me 162. I'm pretty confident when I click on this, I'm going to get a pop-up saying, you don't have a jail or a prison or something. Hopefully that's not the case, but it just seems like that kind of game. So trade, yep, there we go, prisoner pop. I knew that was going to happen. Prisoners are an alternative to peasants. An alternative to peasants. Peasant alternative. They don't require payment. Oh, okay, just set their consumption so they can eat and drink, obviously. They live in prisoner barracks, right? And I don't have that yet. And make sure there's always a warden, or they won't eat. Got it. If the prisoner is unhappy, they might attempt to escape. Well, we know Dobrinka doesn't want to run away. Unhappy prisoners can initiate a riot? Okay, neat. Female prisoners are more expensive because they can have kids. That makes sense. If they maintain a good mood throughout the day. No, that's not how biology works. There needs to be another person in there, a male specifically. So female prisoners just don't automatically spawn babies if they're in a good mood. Thank God that's not the case in the real world. Now, more importantly, this is why Dobrinka and I were having a chat. A freed prisoner experiences great joy from their freedom and can become a brave warrior. Okay, that's what I really wanted. So, slam it into pause mode. How do I find Dobrinka? How do I find anyone at all, actually? Also, did we just pop up with... Yeah, those migrants did show up. Those migrants weren't us. Those were just migrants. Like 7 more people just moved in. And a couple of them are from the Caden culture. I don't know how we feel about the Cadens. Alright, well, obviously I need a new dormitory for a beginning. Would that be service? Hall, tavern, library, housing. There we go. Oh, I can give them individual houses. I'd like to do that. Dormitory would probably be better for right now. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put a dormitory like right next to this one. And then I'm going to put up a couple of those nice houses because I think that's fun. So put up, where would you like to live? Can you live there? Okay. And also let's rotate you and you could live there. Necessary? Probably not. Now, I see my prisoner up here. I see Dobrinka. How do I find you? Well, I found Dobrinka by accident, largely just through clicking through all the people, but I know somewhere in here that I can't immediately remember. I can see my population. It's probably somewhere right in front of my face, but I did happen to find Dobrinka here. So, can we just free you? I can. Okay, character is granted freedom, becomes a peasant. They may choose to leave my province, but I bet they won't. They receive a positive thought proportional to their desire for freedom. What is your desire for freedom? Is it really high? No, your only thought is I ate well. Okay, but I bet you'd be really happy if I let you go. I'm going to let this guy go. And then hope that they join us, or stay with us, rather. I don't want to punish you. Well, I mean, not you, specifically. Okay, I'm going to personally go down and free Dobrinka. Like, Dobrinka, I just paid a lot of money for you, and I'm hoping you're going to become a really, really high-grade warrior. So you kid, you are free. And all the other people here are like, aw, dang. Yeah, Dobrinka has immediately put on our clothes, like our Varns family clothing here. Mrs. Dave is having a nap. Well, we might be exhausted after our date. I know I am. Now what? How's my construction going? Okay, we're doing nothing, because I had almost all of that in pause mode. Almost all of that was in pause mode. So let's move things on a little bit faster. It's also night, so the peasants aren't doing anything. They're not interested in doing anything at all. Did I not assign a manager? No, Bro Dave's in charge of this. Bro Dave's in charge. I want to get the library up next because I want to read our new book. More importantly, I want to have Bro Dave read it because he's in charge of the cutting down tree thing. Got an economic report down here. So obviously we just spent a little money on Dobrinka and the book. And we have no instructions in the lumber mill of the Rutabaga field. When people get up in the morning, I hope that's going to kind of resolve itself. And we sold, the peasants bought 52 gold worth of stuff in the market. So they went home for the day, and between them, they spent 52 gold at the market. All right, fair enough. Well, let's just see what happens tomorrow morning. Also, what are you guys doing down here, Wilmot? You seem a little untrustworthy. You're doubting existence. Oh, that Rutabaga beer is pretty strong stuff. And Dobrinka has just crashed out. Dobrinka's had a very, very busy day. Dobrinka showed up in chains, and Dobrinka was like, I have a better name than the other person who's from your family, so come talk to me. And then I'm like, yeah, totally cool. I will purchase you from the trader. And also, P.S., by the way, I'm going to free you so you can join us. And Dobrinka's like, oh my god, this is my best day ever, and now I need a nap. Now, people are just getting up for the day, and I'm kind of just keeping half an eye on Bro Dave. One, because I don't trust him. And two, because I want to see if he's going to go do his job, which is go tell people what to do in this lumber mill. Build a library. I am working on it. Thank you for asking. I have a lot of construction projects down here. Those extra 6 or 7 people who just came in are going to be very, very welcome. Speaking of which, can I prioritize? I can. So I could say build this first. Neat. I am actually going to say yes on that because I think a lot of people slept on the ground last night. Were you one of them, Wilmot? And do you have an opinion? Holy Sophia has forsaken me. Oh, you need for piety. Oh, you want a temple. All right, you wanna get down with your religious stuff. And yes, you are homeless, and you're really sad about that. I'm not surprised. That's a pretty sad thing. So yes, let's build this first. That'll cover half of these people's homelessness issue. Are we waiting on me up here with the Rutabagas? Where am I? Oh, I'm coming. I'm working my way up there. It was a heavy breakfast of Rutabagas. Yeah, all right. I am issuing my orders. Now, what about Bro Dave? Bro Dave shaking his fist down here. Hey, you people in the new lumber mill. You chop that wood just like the guy over here. Now, Mrs. Dave's down here doing a spot of fortune telling. How'd that work out? Bones predict loss. Oh, dear. But that's offset by having a friend and having a good meal. And you seem like you're fair. Yeah, the piety thing has got to get taken care of. People want to pray to Holy Sophia or Mother Sophia or whatever it is, but the Rutabagas are in play. Now, with the extra people, I should have extra workers. So this first Rutabaga field, I think, yeah, we took that down to 1. Oh, do I not have 2? No, I don't have 2 right now. Probably everyone is building things. I can only assume that all of my workers are tied up actually building things. The new dormitory is up. Now, you're down here praying. But I bet you'd love, if I go to here, I bet you'd love... Oh, you don't. You don't actually care about piety. You're just happy that you live here. Well, welcome then. Now let's get the library built next. I want to see that up and running, and it probably wouldn't kill me to put up another lumber mill at some point. Boy, my man down here ain't playing with the tree. Holy moly, kid. That is... You are swinging that axe. That tree is going to be no match for you. So it looks like we're going to be up 9 on Rutabagas for the day right now. Maybe that might peak up later. And we're going to be up on wood. Not much, but we are going to be up on wood. We're spending a lot of wood. Hey. What is going on down here, Bro Dave? You're socializing. Uh-huh. And Mrs. Dave is also socializing. I do not trust this guy. Show me your things here. Mild loneliness. Yeah, well, that's a problem. And you are early balding, beautiful air. Should I be giving you one of them rings to make sure you're super loyal? Oh, never mind. You already have one. Well, you have your own. But am I supposed to give you one? So, King, reward. I'm going to reward you with, I believe, the Holy Ring. I think that's the only thing we reward people with. Mostly I'm just coming in to check on you because I'm pretty sure you're going to probably try and murder me. Okay, Bro Dave, I'm going to give you a piece of jewelry. Please don't try to murder me. I would sincerely appreciate that. Speaking of which, actually, what can I do to you? So, educate. No, I don't want to educate right now until the library's up. Can I theoretically seduce you? I mean, we're both wicked good looking. Wow, you really are early balding. It's actually on your little sprite here. Dude, how are you beautiful? You have early balding Phil Collins gray hair. It's only the crown that's holding all that together. All right, library is done, which is good because now we can read a book. So correct cutting. All right, let me just briefly take a look at this here. There are things we could do immediately. We could learn how to make hops and beer. We could go into mining. That's probably really good. Rye field and the mill. Now, nectar. Why are you flagged with nectar? Why are you here for nectar? I don't think we know how to do that. We don't have an alchemist lab for a start. We can't do any of these things. Why can't we do any of these things? Why do we not know how to cook meat? Yeah, okay. In order for the Holy Caravan to bring a book with this knowledge, the following conditions must be met. No action required. Maybe they just haven't shown up with that book. I don't need to... What I'm reading there is I don't need to do anything, but the books are probably somewhat randomized. What is Head Chopper? In order for the whole... Okay, knowledge of Caden culture. Okay, do I need knowledge of Caden culture, or is this going to give me knowledge of Caden culture? Knowledge of Varn. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. Probably the guy hasn't shown up with the right books. There we go, languages. So the Caden Language Dictionary. I need 50 people in the city for them to bring that book, but I could learn other languages. I probably don't need to learn my own language. All right, let's just stick to what we're good at here, which is actually doing things that we already know how to do. So correct cutting, rather. I could rewrite it or learn it. So if I rewrite it, I'm going to make a copy of the book, and I'll get some knowledge for that, and then other people could, go read that book. Let's learn this, though. That's the whole point of this. Unfortunately, I'm going to give this to Bro Dave, because he's in charge of the things, the lumber mills, even though he ain't the smartest bulb on the tree. Brightest bulb on the tree, sharpest tool in the shed, sharpest tool in the drawer. Either way there. What are you guys doing over here? Oh, you're just starting to build this thing. Gotcha. Sarinth, talk to me. You got 18 gold. How do you feel about things? You're a new resident, so you like that. You discussed some rumors, but you're a little bit hungry. Well, you don't actually eat until 6 o'clock. It's only 2.5 hours. You're going to be fine, kid. What can I do to you? I can punish you if I had a scaffold. All right, so we're going to put you in the stocks or something. Oh, I can proposition you. Okay, bribe you. Well, I do have some of those rings. So I can just walk up to you at any moment, Sarinth, and go, hey, I got this ring. You want to maybe, you feel like, okie doke. Who are you? You're Felina. You're not, oh, you just fell over. You're having a nap. Who are you? Victory in battle. What did you do? Are you just visiting? What can I do? Well, what can I do with you? Negotiations. Well, it's grayed out. I can't do anything with it. I'm not sure. You might just be stopping by. You're just kind of wandering through going, hey, we just won a great victory. Oh my god, all you have is Rutabagas over here. All right, I'm going to finish this up with getting the temple started. Just so we have somewhere to pray, because apparently people are really, really fussy about that. Oh, hang on, I found some more decoratives. Okay, statues. Well, we've got to have that. Oh, that guy looks fun. Serves as a visual delight. It sure does. It sure does. I don't care if I'm spending 10 gold in this. Oh, can I put this literally anywhere? Oh, that's nice. Okay, put that right up front there. Actually, that's going to block a lot of things, because a lot of people hang out over there. I want to be able to keep an eye on them at all times. How about we put this up near where the temple is eventually going to be? So put one there, and then give me the temple. What is that under? Service? Tavern, market, altar. That's what I mean, an altar. Put that up there, And then I want another one of those statues to go right over here. Perfect. Okay, so you guys are going to have somewhere to pray now. That is probably an excellent place to call it on the Norland preview build for today. We're definitely coming right back to this. This game is checking off so many boxes for me. I have been really excited for Norland ever since I played the demo, and I definitely want to check out what we can do in 25 game days, now 24 game days. So guys, do please let the comments come in. Let me know what you're thinking of Norland in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know what, kids? I'm the camp counselor who's going to teach you the truth, all right? None of this mamby-pamby kumbaya nonsense, all right? We're learning the truth here. The truth is death and disappointment and theft. Basically, I did the theft. Everything else is on you. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. So once again, the fish are on fire, and you're on fire. Isabella is in fact on fire. The YouTube award ceremony for the best YouTubers of the time. I think this may be a mild exaggeration. I look like I'm paralyzed with fear and or hunger up on stage there.